And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. I'm back in my barracks, and I don't know if I've ever talked much about the barracks. I think I might have at one point, but the barracks is a part of the game where you get your own squad of fighters, and you can send them out on missions. You can go on missions with them. You can do the duty finder where you go into dungeons and stuff. You can do duty finder where you're looking for regular people like yourself, living people, to go and fight with. Or you can use the duty support, which means that you're taking in NPCs with you to fight with you in the dungeons. Now, there's also a trust. And the trust are going to be your people that you fight with, like Alphino and those types of people. You can level them up in dungeons, as well as these characters here you can level up. So I've got 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS characters in my barracks. And here's the barracks board. There's training courses you can give them to strengthen them up and get them ready for dungeons and fights to send them out to. There's the roster here. So as you can see, the top person, Cicely, over here, is a healer. And then we've got a couple of tanks, and we've got this is always backwards to me, and we've got, of course, the 4 DPS on the bottom there. Now they range in anywhere from looks like 36 level to 49, and so that all depends on when you're sending people out. You're only sending, in most cases, you'd send out 1 healer and 1 tank and 2 DPSs. But you don't have to. I could send out 2 tanks and a healer and a DPS if I want to. Now, the thing is, right now, I'm leveling these guys up, and I only have 1 healer. So I'm hoping to either get another healer if as you're doing dungeons and things like that, you're acquiring people interested in being in your group. And right now, I do have an enlistment paper pending. So I can take a look at them, and it happens to be a tank. Well, I don't need a tank. This is a level 39 tank, and I already have 2 tanks that, well, see, I could replace Mubatano. I can replace him with a level 39. Now, he does have some things going for him that the new person may or may not have. But this is how it works. I either reject that person because I don't need another tank, or I replace them. Let's say I wanted all elf fighters. You could do that. It's going to take you a lot of time, but you could do that. So the way it would work would be for me to look at this guy or gal, as the case may be, and decide if it's somebody I want to replace the other guy with. And if not, I can either recruit them, I can postpone it, or I can dismiss them. I don't need another one. And the one I've got, the little guy, he's one of the very first guys you get. I might just keep him. I'm going to dismiss this person. So he's a little disappointed, but he'll get a job somewhere. And we have more. A Lancer. So do I have a Dragoon? in the group, and it's a Rodigan. So I don't have a Lancer. Now remember, one of these characters here is going to become a healer because I've only got one healer and I need another healer. And we can work that out later, but I'm still early in the game, so I could... I might want to think about this. I've got a pretty good spread of people here, but if you notice, that one, and that one are ranged fighters. I've only got 2 that are up close and personal. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, I don't want to mess around too much in here. I want to get going today. But I was started here because if you notice, Roland's got a new outfit on. So here's what I did. I went into my character roster here, and what I did was I took all the different jobs that I've got right so far. There's only 2 I don't have, and that's Viper and Pictomancer. Now those 2 I can't get until I'm at least a level 80. The highest level I am right now is a 71 Bard. And the only way that I've got this is because in the 3 years that I haven't been playing this character, I was playing this character. I said that incorrectly. In the 3 years that I haven't been recording this character, I've been playing this character. So that means that I've taken some of these jobs and leveled them up. So what I did over the weekend, today's Monday, right? What I did over the weekend is I took every job that I had that was just starting at level 1 and brought them up to a minimum of 15. So Gladiator, Marauder, those were both level 1. Conjurer was number 1. Let's see. Machinist was level 30. The Thaumaturge, the Dark Mage, he was level 1. Let's see. Rogue was number 1. Lancer was number 1. And Pugilist was number 1. So I took all these characters and brought them up to a minimum of 15. Why? Well, if I want to run them through dungeons and grind and level them up in their jobs, the first dungeon is level 15. So if they're less than level 15, they can't go in a dungeon, which means there's very few ways to level them up without just going out and just killing stuff outside. But once they reach level 15, I can start sending them through dungeons and leveling them that way. So I got them all up to 15. The other thing I did was I wanted better armor. So I've got now a good set of armor. A couple ways to do that: grinding and getting money and spending it, or what you can do is run raids and dungeons and such. Now, if you look at the level down below me here, you'll see that the item level of that hat is 130. Okay, it's made for a level 50 character. So you have to be at least level 50 to wear it. But it gives you 130 in stats for armor. Okay, so that's important because there's some dungeons that you have to be a certain level that you can get in with your armor. So, and it's a nice looking piece of armor. So what I did was to get this armor, it's all 130. Look at, including the weapon. The weapon's 135, but look at this weapon. That's a gun. It looks like a grenade launcher. Okay, so this is the Dreadworm outfit. And you get this outfit, it's a level 50, but it's 130 item level, except for the weapon. The weapon's 135. But every other piece in this is 130, including the net. That's 130, 130, 130. They're all 130. I went through raids. I went through the Bahamut raids. So I'm in raids right here. There's the Binding Coil of Bahamut, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then there's the second coil of Bahamut, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final coil of Bahamut, I think there's 4 of those. You've got to go through all of these to get to the final. Once you get to the final, as you're going through these dungeons, it drops that armor, the Dreadworm armor, which is level 50, 130. So that's one way to get the armor, and it's good-looking armor. And so that's what I did. I just kept running that over and over and over until it dropped what I wanted. And it leveled up this character. This character here is a machinist at level 30 when I started, and it's level 60 now, running through all that stuff. And I got armor with it too. So it's just a day of grinding. I just did a day of grinding because I wanted this. But anyway, I wanted to show you the barracks and my people here, and it looks like they're ready to go on an important mission because that exclamation point over the sergeant here. It looks like we've got a mission that's flagged right there, flagged mission, a crystal recovery, and it's a flagged mission that will level the characters up, and it says that the mission is bound to succeed with the people that I've got selected. So I'm going to deploy them. Unable to come in, insufficient seals. Oh, okay. Well, we can fix that real quick. And all that grinding I did, I collected armor that I don't need. So you come out to this personnel officer, and we can deliver it to him for seals. God, how much did it need? I've got 3,000 already. So we just sell these things for seals. And once we do that, we can buy a lot of stuff. If you go to the quartermaster here, there's a lot of stuff you can buy. You can buy weapons, you can buy armor, you can buy material and materials. And you have to be a certain rank to be able to buy some of this stuff. So that's how you get seals. Those are company seals. And now I should have enough to send these people on their mission. Let's see. And there they go. So those people that I had selected in the squad are gone. They'll come back when they're done. And they'll be done in 17 hours and 59 minutes. And the rest of them are just sitting around relaxing. All right, let's go to work. I've wasted enough time talking. We need to go back to Foundation. So I'm going to go back to Revenant's Toll. That's going on 9 o'clock at night. I didn't do any recording or anything this all weekend. So here it is Monday. I was going to do some recording today, but I didn't get around to it. And I thought before I go to bed, maybe I'll get a whack in here. Cold up, yeah. Yeah, so that set of gear that I'm wearing is called the Dreadworm armor. As you can tell, it kind of looks like a little dragony in the way it looks. And the coloring. Now, if you remember, I mentioned that the object of this playthrough is the storyline. It isn't all the dungeons and all the raids and all that other stuff. That's not what I'm doing. I'm recording the storyline with all the cutscenes and stuff like that. The progression of the game. Okay, now I don't remember where I left off. So if you're ever confused and you notice that below me there is no roster of quests, and if you're ever curious, well, what am I supposed to be doing? A couple ways you can kind of find out. The first one though is to just move your cursor around until you're highlighting that thing right there. That thing with the little footsteps and what looks like a meteor, that's your main quest line. That's your storyline. The meteor is always your storyline. So if we click on that, it shows me where I'm supposed to go for my next quest, which is level 57, in search of the Solil, and where to go to get it. So if I run up to the congregation of our knights, I should be able to get up there. But that's one way. The other, it depends on what kind of quest line you're is. Right below that, up in the corner over there, is another quest right there. If you see, I'm moving that finger around. That second quest line is your job quest line. So I am right now a machinist. And so I changed from dancer to machinist. And that'll tell you what your next quest is for that. And then the other way to do it is go into your journal and see what you've got. And right now I don't have anything, but you can go to where up here and look at what you've completed. And this will tell me the last quest that I finished is not going to be there. Because we are now in Heavensward. So the last quest I completed would be right down here. The Sins of Antiquity. And then if you read that, it'll tell you what you're kind of looking towards doing in the next quest line. And there's different quest lines too. If you're looking at your journal, if you look up above, you'll see I'm on the first tier of MSQ, main quest line. There's the second tier, which I haven't entered yet. And then you've got your recurring problems. These are chronicles where you can find different things that you're doing, like the Crystal Tower, Omega, Bahamut. There's Bahamut. The Chronicles of New Era. There's the Bahamut ones that I was doing. So, and then you've got the beast tribes here. There's first and second level beast tribes. Then you've got all of your jobs. Like here's all my the quest lines that I've done for Gladiator, and then Pugilist and Marauder. Right here. So, anyway, it's all organized. All right, where were we going? Up that way. Okay. Oh, is it in the tavern? Is that where it's at? No, not in the tavern. There we go. Lucia wanted to join us on this particular mission. In search of the Solil, Lucia appears to have something to say. The Solil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance that the airship passed nearby. Okay, so we're looking for the bishop took off in an airship, and he said he was going to a particular place, Azislaw. And so nobody seems to know where Azislaw is, but there's a key that shows you where it's at. It's like a map. And so that's kind of what we're looking for. Sure enough, Lady Lynette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere near the Sea of Clouds? Well, he was not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the regions is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halienart has yet to establish a foothold. We need We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Roland. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Bye. So, Cloud Top, where there is a base, is not completely ran by humans. There's a beast tribe up there that lives on most of the cloud, the floating land. And evidently, we don't have good contact with them. So let's see if we can find Sid. I feel about 10 pounds lighter. I got a haircut this weekend. He should be up here. Now, the machinist that I am now, what that means is I carry a gun as a weapon. And it's got different capabilities. I got single shot. I've got like shotgun shot. We got machine gun stuff that we can do. We've got this drill baby drill right here. We got a drill. These all level up. We've got a little robot that comes out and fights with us at some point. That's in the future. But it's quite fun to play. And this is the guy we got it from. So notice he's got a mark on there. That's my next quest line that we were looking at up here in the corner, up in that corner. Always the last place you look. We're going to get that from him, but I'm not going to do that because it's not main quest line. So I'll do that either offline or maybe I'll come in and say, you know what, I'm tired of doing main quest line. Let's go and level up our job. You always have to level your job up or you're not going to get some of the new things that you can do with your weapon. But that's a story for another day. Let's talk to Sid. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? Wait till you find out. You're not going to be happy you asked. You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He probably hasn't heard that Harshaphant has been killed. What? We're telling him now. He was a good man. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azislaw? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. Yeah, I suppose it is. From what he told Roland, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. Okay, so what he's thinking is same thing we're all thinking. He said he was just going to play along with the Ascians, but if he sees power there, he's going to grab it and go for it and take it for his own. As if he needed another reason to pursue. As if we needed another reason to pursue them. Well, I'm convinced the Enterprise is at your disposal. Well, I'm convinced the Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Huh. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire for the last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Don't complain. I'm saving the world. in search of Solil. Now, it's never as easy as all that. So we need to go and we need to help out and do things for the beast tribe before we can do this or we can do that. We have to work our way into stuff. Into the blue. Alphino, we must see to one last thing before we depart. Into the fire, is it? Well, in that case, I should inform Totero of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the air landing. I shall join you anon. Right, here's Sid. Hello there, sir. I see you got your engineers with you. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say that we're ready to depart. That is as soon as a certain... there he is. Pray forgive my lateness. Totaro had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianche and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Yeah, we're still missing half our tribe. Come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Isn't that a nice outfit that we got? I like it. It's kind of cool. Make me look kind of a dragon. I look like a dragon. Hey, Wedge. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Roland. Shall we get going? Sure. Let's do it. Okay, we're heading to the Sea of Clouds. We've been there before. See all those flying islands? They're habitated by the Vanu,
where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
Yes, that would be the bishop, the archbishop. He's a bad man. Bad man. He doesn't think so.
Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Now, we are in the Sea of Clouds, but we're not where we were when we came the last time. And when we first got here, if you remember, we took the that Lord's sons out on quests, and one of them we brought to the Sea of Clouds. And in the very lower part of the map is the only part that we opened up. And we took some very small quest lines over here, and then he got captured right here, if you remember, and we saved his life. And the whole rest of this map is unopened, and it's all habited by a beast tribe called the Vanu, and there's different tribes in that group. So if you notice, right here is where we just landed. So we're gonna we're gonna need their help. We're looking for a way to find out what Azizlar is and where to get to. And so these people saw the Archbishop fly over and what direction he was going and that kind of stuff. And we need to see if we can get them to tell us what they know. From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far Be on your guard, Roland. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Alphino has a mind to start searching the blue window. All right, let's accept that. Assuming the Salil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the islands in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Well, you shouldn't assume that, there's going to be any. I mean, we're invading their territory, so look what we got right away. Let's grab that. This is definitely going to be a place we're going to need to be able to fly from floating island to floating island. You can't just drive to it. Let's see, we better pull our Kokobo out. So we've got some healing. Let's feed ourselves. And then carry on. Where do we go? Up this way? Oh, there he is. I was going to say, where'd that little booger go? Aha, there's a place for us to look. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have to do a lookout. Let's see. Lookout. So I'm typing it in down below over there. Lookout is a command. It's an emote. And again, I can either type it out if you have a keyboard, or if you're playing on the PlayStation and you don't have a keyboard, then you're going to have to go into here, into emotes, and find lookout right there. And we can do it that way. You search the skies for the Salil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Another lookout. Here's that fight that he didn't want us to get into. Mayhap this effort was doomed to fail. Begs mercy of netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked but by whom? He's being chased by Garlemald guards or soldiers. Over there. Imperial troops. Oh man, they suck. Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Roland. Protect the Vanu. Like I wasn't gonna. Who made you the boss of me? Little snot-nosed booger. Machine gun time. slow down a little bit because... Oh, wait a minute. That's a medical guy. No wonder. Crap, I should have taken him out right away. He was healing them. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't doing any damage. Well, I was, but they were healing me. Whoa, what's that? Would they send for help? There's another healer. Get that little booger. Draw back right here and do it. Ow. Any more healers? Oh, they're hitting that guy. Don't worry. There's not going to be friendly fire on that guy, even though it looks like I'm shooting at him. No, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot Alphino. Now, here's the problem for me. I'm used to playing this machinist at the high level, and I don't have any of the shots that I normally have. So it's like, God, I'm doing no damage. I don't have, where's my drill? Where's my robot? I mean, you know, I don't have any of that yet. I haven't learned it yet. But I have a tendency of filling up the hotbar with all the things that I'm going to know I'm going to get sooner or later. Some of these are level 60 and 70 spells, but they're already there because I like to have them ready when I learn them. Netherlings, save Lon Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lanu Vanu knows not what the wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Well, thank you. See, they're not all bad. We might be able to make friends. Devourer of worlds. Lanu Vanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lanu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. That's their tribe, I think, Zundu. To the village we go, to the north. Come, come. Don't they look like fat turkeys at Thanksgiving? So the Garleans were searching for the archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. All right. I hope they have good biscuits and gravy and eggs. Oh, they might have eggs. Hungry for a good breakfast. All right, there's another air current up there we can get. There are nasty bugs up here that will want to eat us. Just like that one. Come on, I just wanted an air current, guys. I wasn't bothering you. No, there's another one. Where's Alphino at? He's supposed to be helping. I suppose he ran on ahead. Gonna throw his weight around. We're here to better your village. All right, finally. All right, I see a set of wooden stairs. That must lead somewhere. It's foggy up here. God, don't fall off. It's a long ways down. Wow, looks like a carnival up there. These guys got some style. Oh, give me a break. Let me see if I can outrun him. Here, let's go over here and get this summoning stone. If I get far enough away, he'll leave me alone. All right, let's talk to Lanu. Hey, buddy. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens. Lanu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Okezundu. That's their village. And their tribe, too, I think. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from Vandu, I think. Through the Vandu. See, this is a different tribe than we met before. Ha! Ha! Vandu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Huh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderstorms report? There you are. Did you see it? It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Remember the flying whale? Where? The white. Oh, there it goes. He's wounded. He just ate that island. What the hell? By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white. Oh, devourer of worlds. Why must you torment us? Bah, Lanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Well, I'm guessing we're going to have to fight that thing. Of course. Of course we will. What other reason are we here? Look, they're doing some kind of martial arts. Is that what that is? We got a guy fishing over there. I want his job. What's he fishing for? It's just air. What the hell? What does he catch? Oh, so this thing that looks like a carousel is the aetherite. Or etherite. It's pretty. It's pretty etherite. Kind of foggy up here. How high up are we? Lanu Vanu. And I see again. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sanu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. So that's their leader. He's a chieftain, I'm guessing. He'd probably that fat guy sitting there. Netherlings deliver Lanu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sanu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sanu. I am Alphino Leviar, and these are my companions, Roland Painter and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garland Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy that we're looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Az's law. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sanu, what exactly is Az's law? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. So the white ate to key, and beyond ours? Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanu Vanu, for as stone gives way to water, and wind all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sanu. Madness of Vandu bodes ill for all. Vanu. The devourer of worlds. All right. Well, I wasted too much time talking in my barracks, but I thought you might be interested in what goes on when I'm not playing the quest line. I've got other things that I can do to level character and to do that. It's kind of nice because if you get bored doing quest lines, there's other things to do. You can craft, you can go fishing, you can do all kinds of different stuff in the game. But anyway, I'm done for today, and when we come back, we'll try to see what's going on with that great white whale. You know we're going to have to go after it, don't you? Anyway, hope you had fun today, and I hope to see you then. Ta-ta for now.